Welcome back to Live from the Chateau. It is your host, Jake, and my co-host,
Braden.
That's right. Why you laugh like that?
Yeah, I'm depressed inside.
Okay, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool. That's cool. That's cool. What's up with you? How have you been? How's the fam?
Oh, you know, just
Everything good on your end? I was thinking the other You always have that one family member that does shit like that. They'll be like,
Oh yeah.
they'll be like, how are you? How's the job? And you're like, it's good. And they're like, this ham, Susan, is fucking Where'd you get? Is this a honey baked or what is this shit?
They'll ask, and then you'll explain it, and the longer you explain,
Yeah.
they just slowly die inside.
Yeah. Sometimes I draw it out on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like to watch my Uncle Jim just sink into the couch.
I like to over explain while staring them in the eyes.
Yeah, like
just explaining every detail about how my new job is going.
You know what else is really funny? If during a conversation with somebody, you just slowly, ever so slowly, see how far you can put your pinky in your own ear. Just the whole time you're talking to them. Just be like, yeah, it's really interesting. And like start grunting and then like get it into the knuckle. You know what I'm saying?
And you just go like, you get your pinky and you're like.
You're like, are you going to use the rest of that gravy? Because I need it.
It's like lube.
Yeah, you're just like, could you oil me up here a little?
Okay, right.
Yeah, for sure.
So listen, have you heard of this funny little guy R. Kelly?
Yeah, he's a real goofy guy. he's a real goofy guy.
Yeah.
Oh, R. Kelly.
Yeah, have you seen what he did recently?
No.
He released an album.
From prison?
I don't know how, but yeah.
What's it called?
So there's 3 songs on it.
Yeah.
Back to back.
Yeah.
It's called I Admit It Part 1, I Admit It Part 2, and I Admit It Part 3. And on it he says something along the lines of like women, all the old and the young ones.
Hey, what?
And he goes, and he says something about like, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up so you have a live reaction to this shit because it's so. Hold on, stall for me,
guys. Today's episode is sponsored by the Apple Pencil. Now, I myself am shocked as to how we even got them as a sponsor because, as you guys know, Apple's a huge company. But we uncovered one of their warehouses here local to our house where they were enslaving children to put together iPhones. And we were like, hey, we're going to tell people about it. And they were like, please don't do that. We'll sponsor you. And I was like, all right, cool. So if you go to apple.com right now, use the code Chateau, that's CHATEAU, you'll get literally nothing. Actually, you'll get nothing from them. I got to say, here's the thing about R. Kelly. Okay? And I'm going to say this. Absolutely, he did some of the most heinous shit I've ever heard in my entire life. Yeah. Guy's got a voice.
Yeah.
Guy's got a set of pipes on him, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not ready for these lyrics at all.
I'm just gonna see if I can find the lyrics because I cannot find. I cannot find the actual song for some reason.
What did you find it on? Like Spotify?
So basically, he says that he thinks that people should not hate on pedophiles, and that he talks about like loving young women. Which isn't that what he got put in there for? I have no.
I think specifically he was peeing on them.
Oh.
And other whack shit.
I didn't know that.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, I admit it.
What a cool guy.
Yeah, just a great. I thought that was. If I'm in prison for something, I think the very last song that I would make is a song titled "I Admit It."
You know, he released that, and his lawyers woke up the next morning, and they were just like, "Son of a bitch!" They were like, "You motherfucker!"
They just quit right there.
They like literally were like, "We're not representing Mr.
We
Kelly.
can't do anything, man.
Yeah, we can't do.
You
this
literally
shit.
just said, "I admit it."
Sorry, bro. Spin reel. Have a good one.
I
Yeah.
thought that was great. It's all over. It's all over TikTok right now, and I can't stop laughing at it.
I can't fucking. I'm so.
People are amazing.
What a crackhead. So, Braden, did you hear the news?
Oh no!
The WNBA had its first trade in all of history. Its first trade.
Really?
We traded
Oh, I forgot about
Brittany
this.
Griner for a Russian arms dealer. Now, usually, you trade somebody from like the Nets to the Wizards, or I don't know, the Lakers to the Suns.
Yeah.
But also, you may trade a person for a Russian war criminal. Now, here's the thing that's cool about that.
Right.
Now, this is reportedly, within the same, so the complex, the prison complex that Brittany Griner was held in,
Yeah.
in that same complex, there's a men's side of it,
Yeah.
right?
I think I know where you're going to this. Yeah.
Okay. Apparently, fun fact, there are currently 3 U.S. Marines.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, like
Here's why that's unfortunate.
it's like two. It's like 2 or 3.
Yeah. The problem is that there's some.
There's any, and they've been there for a while,
And they've been there for a minute.
like years.
But I don't even feel comfortable saying and Biden. Like, I know it's his executive order. Like, I know he's the
But
person that is like,
I don't think he even.
he doesn't know what's going on
Had
at all.
no part in that.
So our government was like, that's great. Listen, there's a girl. We'd love to get her back. And they were like, and I can just hear Russians being like, we will trade you for one woman, the Brittany Griner, and we'll also have 3 Marine. And they were like, we really just want the girl back.
And they're like, I do not understand.
Yeah, they were like, also, I heard that one of the funniest things the other day is that somebody was like, it was a comedian, so this was said in jest. It's a joke. But he was like, obviously, Russia did not do research on what we care about at all.
Yeah.
Because they
Yeah.
they put in prison a WNBA player.
Yeah.
Like
To try to get any kind of leverage.
to get like any leverage from us.
Yeah.
And somehow it worked.
Yeah.
Why do we suck the worst? Here's
I
that
don't know.
question. Why do we suck? Also, what happened to the whole America doesn't negotiate with terrorists thing?
Yeah, that. I think it was just. I don't think it's the negotiating with terrorists because
I mean, it's a publicity stunt, first of all. Let's be very clear about that.
to a certain extent, but also like, if they have them, we're the one that offered the trade.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was
Also, I want to be very clear. I'm super happy she's back. No American should be
yeah.
in prison overseas for something ridiculous. I mean, she had like THC oil or something like
Yeah.
that. Which also, I'm just going to say this. I think we've said this before. Did you think the Russians were going to be like, "Oh, what is this? Weed? It's fine. You come
Yeah.
through. Come through."
Yeah.
Have you never seen a movie?
Yeah.
Any of them?
Yeah. Taking that chance is very interesting.
Yeah,
Especially as a WNBA star.
yeah, especially as a
Celebrity.
basketball player, black female, which Russians, I'm pretty sure they don't really love the whole people of color.
Yeah, they're very racist.
Yeah, extremely. And so you thought you were just going to waltz in.
Yeah. And
So, on one
that-
hand, I'm like, hey, maybe check your shit next time. Like, dump it in a trash
but at the same
can.
time, it was like THC oil.
Yeah, so I mean, like, come on.
It's just
Like,
very odd.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
But that's the other thing. Any chance that Russia could have to exploit America, I would think that they would take it.
Yeah. I think it's funny that we traded the Russian. What is he called?
He's like a war profiteer.
He's called like he's called like the Russian like it's something funny. God, we're gonna beat ourselves.
Yeah.
It's called like the Annihilator or something.
Yeah, it's literally like the sledgehammer of Russia or something like that.
Yeah.
And we were like,
Yeah, trade this infamous war criminal for a WNBA. I just think that someone that served our country deserves to come back first. That's just it doesn't even have to
Or
do
maybe
with
try and throw them in with the deal.
yeah. Like we're
it's
giving you
it's a war criminal.
not even that. It's like what's funny is I know this sounds weird. If they had a criminal of ours that's like infamous for being a criminal
Yeah.
and like he's a war criminal like and did it for us,
Yeah.
like we would trade like multiple Russians for that guy.
Yeah. I would think so.
Like I don't like
I mean, I would assume that's how that goes. I don't really know how. I don't know exactly how you negotiate prisoners
yeah.
between
Like
countries.
if it has to be one or something?
Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like there should have been a little something to sweeten the deal on there.
Yeah.
Other than fucking this woman who
Made an actual mistake. Though.
Yeah, made an actual mistake, and she plays fucking whatever basketball.
Yeah.
Also,
Thought
if
that
you're
was
listening to this and you're like, "Oh, you're being so harsh," or "Oh, don't talk about her like that," blah blah blah, without looking it up right now, what team does she play for? You don't know.
Did you see the time where she tried to challenge an NBA star? This guy named I think it was Paul George.
Yeah, I think it was.
It's great.
Yeah, and he averaged 800 points on her.
I just think it was funny because she said that she could take him on or something, and a bunch of people were just like laughing at her. And I think it's funny when people. It's just like you're not meant to compete. It's just unfair. It'd be like if you're.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I'm so tired of this whole like narrative of like men and women are different in different areas. There's so much shit that women can do that we can't do.
Yeah.
Like a ton of things that I would never even like. For the most part, I would say that they're more intelligent.
Yeah.
Most women, I would say, are more intelligent than men. 1,000%. There's so many attributes,
especially
of it.
Emotionally intelligent.
Yes,
as well.
especially, and there's so many attributes to being a woman that I would never challenge them at.
Yeah.
But all the time, like, why would you think you could, like?
It would literally be like if you're on a WNBA team, it would be like your teammates taking like illegal like testosterone boosters.
Yeah.
Like it would be it's just an unfair advantage. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand the physical side of it.
It would be like if Holly Holmes was like, you know who I'd love to fight? John Jones.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
it's weird because you never see that in MMA.
No,
they know
because they know they'd beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
With all due respect to every female fighter, y'all are great. Y'all are vicious.
I think they
fuck.
know. I think they know too.
Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'm a man and I know that John Jones would kick my ass.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
So
John Jones is huge.
Yeah.
For a fighter, he's huge.
I think I'm taller than him, but he would still beat my ass.
Oh yeah. Dude, there's
George St. Pierre would beat my ass.
Yeah, have you seen Dustin Poirier, who's I think only an inch taller than me, maybe at my same height?
Yeah, they would beat the shit out of me.
Well, not even that. Did you see he beat up Thor? Or like
No, he beat up Brian Shaw.
Brian Shaw.
Yeah.
And like just completely like out.
He jumped on his back and tapped him out. Because it doesn't matter how big you are, you need oxygen.
Yeah.
You need
he can cut that off.
Like, it's also funny, when you think about, like, fighting someone, usually in your mind, you're like, man, if I hit you with one punch. Poirier looked at him and he was like, I'm not going to hit you. I'm just going to take away your air supply.
Yeah.
Like, duh.
Yeah. Yeah. They're talking about... for any UFC fan listening, they're talking about Conor coming back and fighting Michael Chandler.
Oh, I know who that is. Wait, is that the dude that has a lot of writing tattooed on his side? Is that guy?
Maybe. He's the dude that looks like a CrossFit athlete. Like he is just
I know who you're talking about.
He just recently fought Dustin Poirier and he lost to Dustin Poirier. But I think Conor's going to lose. I literally think Conor's just going to, I don't know.
I think he's had his time.
Yeah.
And it was a good run. It was a really good run.
He keeps trying to come back in and face like the top 3, and you're like, you can't do that.
Work your way up. Work your way back up. Get back in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. That's not I don't know like a fuck ton about MMA, but I think it's cool. But yeah, I thought that was funny about Brittany Griner.
Yes.
That there literally was like
terrible trade.
Yeah, bad trade. Horrible. Not even
Horrible
good.
trade.
But yeah. So, dude, I just completely lost my train of thought.
I was about to say,
What were we just talking about?
like MMA stuff.
Yeah.
Do you want to start singing?
Singing?
Yeah, do you want to sing something?
Dude, I don't even have any lyrics in my head right now. It's like soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. If we're trying, now we're breaking free. Oh, yeah, we're breaking free.
How badly do you want to die?
So bad. Hey, have you seen all the High School Musicals?
I don't remember 3 that much.
I don't remember 3 that well either. That's so funny
Like at
that
all.
you say that.
I remember 2 a lot for some reason.
Dude, 2's a
Yeah, I remember 2 a lot.
dude. The whole golf course scene when
Yeah.
he sings "Bet on It."
Yeah.
Fucking.
God.
I hate golf.
Bet on it.
But I was like, but dude, I was 12 when he starts doing that, like when he's
Yeah, when he's like
doing
giving
that.
it.
Yeah, and I was like, oh. I was like, yeah, you should bet on it. I was like, I didn't even know what he was singing about. I was like, fucking bet on it. Like I was like, bet, shit. Like I was so hype watching that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't remember 3 that well. I know that it gave us arguably the best song, like of that. What is that? The one song called. I can't remember what it's
no
called.
idea what you're talking about.
It's a really good song, and I'll find it later. But Can I Have This Dance? That's a really, really good song. And it's from the third one. But yeah, the 1 and 2 are like solid movies. Isn't that a weird era of like movies,
Very
like when
weird
Camp
era.
Rock?
Yeah, and it was when Disney Channel was just taking over the world.
Yeah,
The Wizards
What
of Waverly
was-
Place.
dude, the Wizards of Waverly Place movie.
Oh, I
Do
didn't
you
see the
remember
movie.
that? Oh, we could watch it right now.
The movie?
There's a movie. Hey, have you ever watched something back that you watched when you were a kid and you were like, wow, this is garbage? like you watch something and you're like, this
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
like the worst CGI, the
Yeah.
worst like everything you've ever seen.
Everything about it is bad.
Yeah, literally everything's bad about it.
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was also popping.
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was good. What was that movie that had the girl from Twilight in it? Kristen Stewart, and she was like a climber. Do you remember that? She was a rock climber.
I've never seen her in anything else.
Oh my God, what was that movie called?
I can look it up for you real quick.
Yeah, look it up. Find out what that movie was. Kristen Stewart, rock climbing Disney movie. It had her and Corbin Blue in it. God, what was that fucking movie called? I'm usually so good with stuff like this.
Catch That Kid?
Yeah. Dude. There's a scene at the end where I think they're like trying to rob a bank or something like that, which is not solid for Disney to be.
This is garbage. We're done.
Dude.
We're done here.
What a banger movie.
That's awful.
No, it's good. Shut up.
What's the best childhood movie that you watched? Like that.
Ooh.
Like that's like that
Live
old-
action?
I don't know what that is. I don't know why I asked you this because I don't know many of them. Why are you looking at me like that?
You don't know what live
Let me see.
action is?
Let me see.
Wait, did you just say you don't know what live action is?
Live action. What is it called? Live action what?
No, I'm saying, are you saying of the live action movies?
Oh. What the hell is wrong with me? Clip it. Clip it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you need to perform surgery on me right now? I love how you said it multiple times. I still didn't know what you were doing.
Guys, my email address is Jake Green with an E on the end 0062 at gmail.com. If you think that you could maybe form a sentence or complete a thought and you'd be willing to stay in this general vicinity to host a podcast with me, please send in your resume at this very fucking instant. At this very instant, please just send in a quick little blurb of just why you think you'd be better than the fucking warthog sitting next to me. Jesus Christ.
Live action.
Yeah, live action. You said live action what? I don't know what it's called.
I meant, yeah. I thought you were saying the name of the movie. Don't hate me.
That is a solid name for a movie, though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What was the question even?
Like, what's your favorite type of movie from that, like, era? Like, live action.
I mean,
I think that, I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, a Disney Channel movie that I clearly remember. I'm terrible at remembering things. I figured you would have one.
I mean, High School Musical 2 was like a big one.
I remember that very, very clearly.
Like High School Musical 2 is a absolute banger.
Yeah. Another era that's interesting is the whole Twilight. Twilight wasn't really a part of it. The Hunger Games, Divergent, Maze Runner.
That's such a whack like thing.
Yeah, and I hated that they all came out in a similar time. So it just seemed like a fad.
What was the deal with it? What's the term I'm looking for? That like they were all
like apocalyptic almost?
Yeah, post-apocalyptic.
Yeah,
like the world had just ended.
Yeah.
And things were also you know what's scary is that like the way that those movies like play out is that you're like, I can kind of see this happening.
Yeah.
Like in a really weird way. You're like, huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, you could definitely see it happening.
Like, did you see that they're building like a town in Dubai that's just
it's like a line?
It's a straight line that's
but it's like
mirrored
stacked,
on either side.
And it's stacked.
Hey, man, what's going on in the city? Quick question. What you doing?
It is cool, but it's like, and I do understand why, because it's the amount of square feet they take up is like less.
Yeah.
It's like a crap ton less, like 100 times less than an actual city would be. It's just like the size of the project is like, do you not want to test run this first?
No, it's really cool, and like the idea, the premise of it is like super sane. Like it's freaking awesome, but I'm just saying, what you doing in the city?
Yeah.
What you doing in there?
Oh.
What's going on?
Oh, you think like some...
I'm saying there's going to be some weird shit going on in the city.
Also, if you're at one very far, like 100 miles away end, how does law enforcement in there work?
Ooh.
And it's multiple levels? Oh, you're talking about some GTA stuff? There's going to be some parkour motherfuckers that are like, oh, yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, here's what I'm saying right now. There's a motherfucker sitting in Dubai currently at this moment. He's 5'9". He weighs 160 pounds.
Right.
The baggiest set of sweatpants you've ever fucking seen. And to alter that, the tightest t-shirt.
Yes. Probably a tank top.
Fucking if it's not a tank top, we got a problem.
Yeah.
His hair hasn't been cut in 8 months. But just kidding, he just got it done.
And he's wearing a DC flat bill.
Oh yeah. And also his shoes, they don't look like they'd be conducive for running at all. Yeah. But guess what? He's going to fuck that place up.
It's let's see how tall it is. It's going to be
what's it called? It has a name.
It's called The Line.
I don't know about that.
Saudi Arabia.
They would be the fuckers to do this.
It's a smart city. To have no cars, streets, or carbon emissions.
Oh.
Claims will create 400,000 jobs. It's 110 miles long. How is there not going to be cars? And that's if it's 110 miles long and there's not roads that cars can go up and down like law enforcement. How will law enforcement work? $500 billion project.
Oh, I don't know.
Interesting. I want to see how tall it will be.
I'm just saying, man. Like, what y'all doing?
Oh, that's elevation, maybe? I don't know if that's how tall it will be. I want to see how tall. Because, dude, that's the thing. I don't think you understand. It's going to be like I'm picturing like in the mall. Like you're going to be able to look over and see the bottom. Like, you see
I don't like that.
That is so eerie. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a parkour person's paradise.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't think they're gonna have police. You want to know why?
Why?
Because if you commit a crime, the chip in your head will just self-destruct. How tall is it?
It's gonna be 1,600 feet tall.
How many feet are in a mile?
Wait, no, I think that's like 5,000 feet.
Okay.
But wait a minute. Wait, how many stories is that? Hold on. 1,600. Hold on. $14 feet?
Motherfucker, what? You just said 1,600 feet.
No, that's how much the average story is 10 to 14 feet. Average story. So I'm trying to picture how many stories tall it's going to be. So 1,600, we'll just go divided by 12. It's going to be 133 stories tall. That's what I'm saying. What? What? So there's going to be people jumping over the top and parachuting through the city. Have you seen?
I don't know.
Have you seen the drawings of it?
Yeah.
It shows like walkways across the line.
So wait a minute. Hang on. If it's 110 miles long, it has to be sectioned off because like you can't live here and work here and not have a car. Oh wait, they say no cars or roads. I bet there's like a monorail system.
Yeah, of course.
That just goes through the center.
Yeah. There's probably two that go back and forth.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
That would make sense. I'm fine with that. That's still weird.
It's still so odd.
That's so like District 10-y. Like that's so like
it's so
dude,
dystopian.
There's gonna be like a kid. It's gonna be like, where'd you grow? Oh, I grew up in the line.
Oh, I made it out of the line. Dude, I'm not kidding, but the fact that it's that tall, dude, just like an accident, you can fall.
You know what's gonna be crazy is when they shut the door to that bitch and it just starts running by itself, and we're all like, "Damn, that was cool." And then 10 years later, they find someone sitting outside of it, like covered in soot and dirt. And then somebody's gonna find him. It's gonna be a kid. It's gonna be a 12-year-old.
Okay.
And they're gonna walk up to him. They're gonna go, "Where did you come from?" And he's just gonna go, and point at the line. And then they're gonna go,
What's wrong? That's the line. Yeah. What's wrong?
What do you mean? And then he's gonna go. and just slowly turn and go, and start speaking a language that doesn't exist. And we're all gonna go, well, what does that mean? What are you talking about? And he's just gonna go, monster. and then guess what? And then we're fucked. Because we all thought it was a city.
Yeah.
And they're genetically engineering monsters inside of it.
I just think it's odd. I think it's just so random.
Whenever something like this happens, I'm always like,
Yeah, like are we really doing this? Like what are we doing?
I just don't think it's real. It's so weird.
I don't know what I mean, I get the purpose of it, but at the same time, the height freaks me out. 133 stories.
That's a lot.
What does that even mean?
Yeah.
Jake, the place we worked at was 12.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's weird. That's high.
Yeah.
Like, that's real high.
Dude, that's going to be wild once it's done. But
I don't really know. I don't really fuck with that kind of thing. I'm good. I'd rather not live there. I'll stick to my apartment.
yeah, there's a article that recently came out. Jennifer Lawrence came out and said something pretty funny. She said that she was proud to be the first woman in a female-led action movie. She said that in one of like her interviews. She goes like in passing and says, "Yeah, well, being the first woman in a female-led action movie, talking about the Hunger Games."
A female-led action movie. The first woman
That's what she said.
female-led action movie?
No, Oh, here's the thing. It's not even remotely
Okay,
true.
I was about to say, hey, do you know what's really cool? Is that in Hollywood?
Not even remotely
You know what's
true.
cool about Hollywood is that you can just say shit.
Yeah. Like, I mean, have you heard of Kill Bill?
Or so many movies.
Yeah.
Like,
And also, it's not an action movie.
you know what'd be great is is if like in response to that, like Paul Rudd came out during Ant-Man Quantumania and he was like, I just think it's really great that I'm going to be the first white actor to play a superhero. I think that's going to be so great.
Yeah.
Like, huh?
Hold on.
I'm so tired of Jennifer Lawrence. Her like whole. First of all, I think she's like pretty. I don't get the whole thing where people think that she's like super hot. She's very pretty. She's like very shapely. She's very pretty. But her whole thing that she did forever where like she'd be on the Oscars, like at the Oscars, and they'd be like, "Who are you wearing tonight, Jennifer?" And she'd be like, "Oh my God, I literally just wish I was at home eating pizza right now."
Yeah. It's so forced.
Fuck you.
Yeah. It's so forced. It's
Also,
so uncomfortable.
do you know how many actors are sleeping under a train station right
Yeah,
now?
exactly.
Dying to get a movie.
Yeah.
And you're winning your second Oscar.
Yeah.
Going, I wish I was just eating pizza in my sweatpants.
And it comes across so wrong because in the settings that she does it, it makes it seem like you're not even grateful.
Yeah, it makes you seem like a bitch.
Yeah.
And like that's the other thing. Everybody's like, "Oh, she's actually really funny." She's like, "Okay, that's that's fine. If that's who she really is,
Yeah.
great. That's wonderful." But like, I'm not saying like have some respect, but please quit trying to be this like hyper relatable.
Yeah, I hate that.
Like, can you imagine if like after a UFC fight, like Joe was like, "Connor, that was a great fight. How do you feel like you did?" I'm gonna be honest with you, Joe. I really wish I was just sitting at home right now, eating a fucking slice of pizza. That's all I want to do right now. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, dude, shut up.
Yeah. The only person that's done it that seems believable is that new kid, Patty Pimblett.
Yeah, but I actually believe that he's like,
Yeah.
fuck this. I want to go home.
Yeah, he also like because it shows because he gets up to like 200 pounds.
Oh, dude, he goes to like 212.
Yeah.
Is what he said he was.
And
just
he's like
at.
chunky.
Yeah.
And like he was eating pizza at the press conference.
Yeah, because he was finally like, I can eat carbs now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he made weigh in and then he was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
There's very few people that I believe are like genuinely like they're
antisocial.
Yeah, they're like, I don't want to be here right
Yeah.
now. Very, very few of them. I believe him. But like as far as like celebrities go,
I believe Henry Cavill.
I do believe Henry Cavill.
Because he's into some really nerdy
But he's
shit.
a weeb.
Yeah, he is a nerd. And I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's open about it. He plays like, does he play like?
He plays Warhammer.
Yeah.
That's not even the popular one.
No. I mean,
Like,
it's one of them.
You go D&D, World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Like there's like another one before you even get to Warhammer.
Yeah, like all these like, I know they're different and nobody attack us because we understand that a lot of those are different settings and stuff. But like
Yeah.
as far as like cultures,
Yeah.
like that's not even one of the top 3 or 4.
Yeah, I don't think so. And
He's like built his own PC.
yeah, but that's the thing. What he is a guy that for his whole life everybody was probably like, Henry wants to be an actor. You fucking dork. Go play Warhammer.
Yeah.
And then a fucking beauty esthetician and a gym got a hold of him, and they were like, "Hey, we want you to be Superman." And then everyone was like, "Oh fuck, look at Henry Cavill."
Yeah.
And he's just he looks like that, but in his mind, he's still like, "I would really love to go paint some figurines right now."
Yeah. Yeah. And he does that. Yeah.
And he does.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing, and that's
Yeah.
what makes him like that. Also, I heard this. I don't know if this is true. I'm gonna look this up real quick because this
This what?
sorry, I just got a text.
Oh, he got a text.
Not a good one.
Not a good one at all. Uh-oh.
Okay, yeah. You know, one of the other people that I believe like is antisocial and doesn't want to be there is Keanu Reeves.
Oh, yeah. He talks about riding his Harley all the time.
What race would you think Keanu Reeves is?
Oh, no.
Yeah, tell me.
I'm going to guess. I'm going to do 3 different guesses.
Okay,
White.
I'll give you 3. Yeah.
Like some kind of like Middle Eastern, like Persian almost, maybe.
Okay.
Or some European.
Interesting. If I told you that he was 60% Samoan, would you ever believe me?
No, he's not.
Because he is.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. His mother is a native Hawaiian Samoan.
No, he's not.
I swear to
about
God
to
in
look it
heaven.
up.
Do it.
What?
Dude, I heard that on another podcast. Somebody said it because they were like, "Oh yeah, Keanu is like Hawaiian Samoan, isn't he?" And somebody was like, "Yeah,
his
that's right."
father is from Hawaii.
Okay, anyway, that's still one of them.
Yeah. His grandmother from his father's side is Chinese Hawaiian.
That's like South China's, like that's like Polynesian-ish.
What the hell?
Would you ever guess that?
Yeah, who are Pacific Islanders.
Yeah.
What the hell? He's considered Polynesian.
Yeah. How the fuck?
I'm sorry, he looks
like a white dude.
He looks like Royal English.
Yeah.
Like he looks like part of like the Chernobyl Knights.
Yeah, but like, you know what's funny is that somebody said that, and then immediately I saw a TikTok where somebody was like, "Oh yeah, like they were like, you got a very interesting name. What is that?" And he was like, "Oh, Keanu." He was like his Polynesian for like waterbed or something, like streams of water or something. And I was like, "Huh?" But then I heard that on the podcast, and I was like, "No, the fuck, he's not," because typically those people have a very distinct look,
Also a distinct figure.
yeah,
They're like built.
and he doesn't look like
At
that.
all.
Like at all. Dude,
Interesting.
that really threw me for genetics are so interesting.
So weird.
How they can like you can have something in your blood that does not push to like the front of how you look and can be a recessive gene
Yeah.
for ages down your
Yeah.
line. And then one day it'll just be like, right here. And then it'll
Yeah.
just pop out and you're like,
Yeah.
where the fuck did that come from?
Have you seen Drake and his like baby mama? And
then their kid?
yeah, they both have dark hair.
Yeah.
His kid has bright blonde hair.
Yeah.
They both, I don't think either one of them have blue eyes. I think he has blue eyes. Okay. And he is whiter than both of them. She's like,
That's so
she's
weird.
like Italian or something and has like something else in her. He's obviously half white, half black. But it's just funny that he is like, his kid is stark white. I don't get how genes work, man.
That's so weird. Like, how did...
It's so odd.
That is so weird. I had another thing that I wanted to talk to you about. Here's something interesting. Do you care about the World Cup at all?
I'm sorry, I don't, and I don't want to pretend like I do. I'm tired of
Yeah.
people pretending like they do. All these people, like uh, part of my family was like, "Oh, have you seen the World Cup?" And I'm like, "You don't watch soccer."
Yeah, here's the thing. You know this about me. I played soccer for like many, many years.
Yeah, so did I. But you're into it way more.
I
than
think
was.
soccer is very cool,
Yeah,
or football, however you want to say it.
yeah,
I think it's really cool. I know like 3 or 4 players that
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they're good. They're good. I thought he was cool back in the day. Don't really know if he even does anything anymore.
yeah.
And other than that, I don't know anything.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. I like watching soccer.
You don't keep up with it at all.
No, not even a little.
Don't know the stats. Don't know the names.
No, but also I don't like watching sports. Like
Yeah.
there are very few sports that I enjoy watching. I would rather watch soccer than several. Like I'd rather watch soccer than basketball.
I've come to the
or
conclusion
like a couple.
that I only want to watch sports if it's live. If
Yeah.
it's like usually it's my brother's playing it.
Okay, yeah,
Because like I just don't. If I'm watching something on like a TV or something, I'd rather watch like a movie.
Yeah.
Or like a TV show.
But my favorite thing is what you were just talking about is how all these people are like just
Suddenly,
randomly
Yeah.
out of the stark darkness of nothing, all of a sudden, the biggest soccer fan you've ever seen.
yeah. Like
I'm
they're
like-
going like, dude, I saw people at the USA game. I'm like, there's no way y'all are into soccer before this.
No.
Half of y'all had to be not even
I
into
saw
this at
somebody.
all.
I saw like 3 or 4 people on my Instagram because apparently Cristiano Ronaldo,
Yeah.
got kicked out of the World Cup for like he did like one too many violations of something. Like there's like a yellow card, which is like an offense, and then a
Yeah.
red card is a violation.
Yeah.
He did enough to where it got him kicked out. And like all these, dude, there's a girl that you could probably guess who it is. She posted like 4 paragraphs about, I think this is unfair, the impact that Ronaldo has had on the soccer community. And I was like, who are you?
Yeah.
Like, who is this person?
Yeah.
Like, speaking of recessive genes, apparently soccer's one.
Yeah. I don't know.
And I think it's cool. I think the World Cup, I think the idea behind it is really cool because it's like once every 4 years, all the best ones, all the best come together and they beat the shit out of each other. That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
I like that idea.
Yeah, just like the Olympics.
Yeah. Like, I think that's cool. But, like, just randomly, all these, like, people that I don't know anything about soccer or literally have never followed it are all of a sudden, like, freaking out.
About
because
the World
of
Cup.
yeah.
I hate that. I hate that.
I also saw this thing that was pretty interesting in like I think it was Israel. I want to say is where it was. There was
Okay.
a man trying to go into a stadium to watch the World Cup,
Right?
and he had a very old FIFA shirt, like a very old FIFA shirt. This guy was like 65 years old or something
Yeah.
like that. And it was a soccer ball, and then around the soccer ball was a rainbow.
Okay.
And it was an old FIFA logo. It wasn't.
Right.
I don't even think it was like a gay pride thing.
Right.
But the guy had it, and they were like, "You can't wear that in here." And he was like, why?" And apparently something happened. Now he's dead.
What?
Yeah. So there was that, and then also there was another guy who I think he like something happened where he was celebrating America because he was a U.S. America fan because America beat Israel America beat Israel, and because the Israeli government has been like so oppressive to its citizens lately, there was like a bunch of people in Israel who were Israeli people who were cheering. There was a guy that had gotten kicked out of the stadium. He was sitting in his car cheering after the U.S. beat Israel because he was like, "Yeah, fuck Israel. Like, y'all been ridiculous lately." The Israeli police shot him in the head through his car
What?
because that's how things work in other countries.
Are you serious?
Yes, very. That's how things go in other places, bro.
What?
It just made me like I was just like reading all this stuff, and everybody was like, "That's terrible. The Israeli government should really," and like the Israeli government was like, "No, that's how we do things here. Like if you disrespect our country, bye."
What the hell?
Yeah, all it made me think of is like, Can you imagine how that would go over here?
Oh my god.
The police already kill a lot of people.
Yeah.
The onslaught that would occur
If that
would
was how
be insurmountable.
it would be awful.
Yeah. But I thought that was crazy. I have a quick question. Do you hate me as much as everyone else does for drinking the cucumber lime
Okay,
Gatorade?
I can kind of understand it. I drink it and I'm like, okay, this is refreshing.
Yeah.
There's certain flavors that I would never pick them.
I love those. They genuinely are so fucking good to me. I love them more than anything in the world. What's your favorite flavor of Gatorade?
No, that's a problem though. That you
I really
love
do
it more
them.
than everything.
I
in the
love them
world.
more than other Gatorade. What's your favorite Gatorade flavor? Favorite Gatorade flavor?
That's so hard.
Yeah. Just give me an answer. Just go.
Probably light blue if I had to go with something.
Okay. Light blue. That's a solid answer.
Yeah, or white.
Oh. The white cherry Gatorade?
Yeah.
Do you kill children? The fuck is wrong with you?
Sometimes
You
it's mostly light blue. Or actually after
No, hang on. If you walk into a gas station, all the Gatorade flavors are right there fucking in front of you. If you're like, oh, I want a light blue, which for all those who are dumb is Glacier Freeze, which is delicious.
Oh, right.
If you don't see light blue,
Yeah. It'd probably actually be yellow next.
lemon lime?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
But yeah, if I'm feeling white cherry, yeah, it's not bad. I think I'm used to drinking it because it was one of those ones that came in the small packs, like the packs of 12. What's your favorite? Besides that?
Light blue.
there.
Light blue is a good one.
Light blue
I like
is goated.
Glacier Freeze.
I think light blue is everyone's like
go to. Like if you don't if I was to look at somebody and be like, hey, will you grab me a Gatorade? And they didn't specify flavor, I would grab light blue.
yes.
Yeah.
And what's weird is I feel like it's an adult flavor. Does that make any sense?
No, it does.
I picture the dark blue and the red.
It's a little baby bitch boy flavor.
Yeah, it's
bitch boy.
literally like 6-year-old flavors.
Yeah, literally.
Yellow's
I'm
in between.
Yellow is in between.
Yellow's like universal.
If I'm a man of class,
yeah,
and I walk into a bar,
yeah,
I've got a suit on,
right,
and I go, listen,
this is weird.
I really just need a Gatorade because I've been drinking all night.
Yeah,
the suit got me sweating.
Yeah, and the bartender,
I need some electrolytes.
The bartender, it runs through his head, and he looks at him, and he kind of reaches for his gun for a second.
Yeah. And then he's like, well, we only have one flavor. And the guy goes, well, what is that flavor? And he goes, light blue. And he goes, that's what I was going to ask for because I'm a grown-ass fucking man.
Then he lets his hand off the gun. He's like, okay.
Because he pulls his hand off the pistol, and he's like, okay.
And the second guy comes up and says, can I get some dark blue Gatorade? And he shoots him in the head.
And then he pulls out the gun, and like Wanted, featuring James McAvoy and Angelina Jolie, he goes, and curves the bullet around a waitress and blows it in the side of his fucking head.
He hears it from like 2 tables down.
2 tables away. It's like, God, dude, I would
kill for some red Gatorade.
Yeah. 4.5 tables away, there's a guy going, dude, I'd fucking kill a fruit punch Gatorade. Just right in the side of the head, bro.
Yeah.
You know
those are baby flavors.
You know what is good though?
I'm sorry, but that's also just you're weird as fuck if you're.
I'm fine with that.
You're okay
I
with
love
that?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm fine with it because also there's very few people that if somebody was like, "Oh, what's your favorite flavor of Gatorade?" Like I can't say light green. I have to go the cucumber one.
Yeah, because I think there might be a light green that's not that.
Yeah, this isn't even like this is like a weird. It's not even like really green. It looks like if you like drank battery acid and then pissed.
Yeah,
is what it looks like.
It looks like if you pureed avocado and then strained it
with like pistachio.
Yeah.
Here, I will say this though: those baby flavor drinks, the red and the blue.
Yeah.
Every now and then, I'll go into a gas station, and they'll have them with the twist top. You know what I'm talking about?
The twist top changes the game.
Let me tell you something.
For some reason,
you put a twist top on a Gatorade.
I don't know why.
I'll suckle that bitch like a newborn baby.
Why is that?
I don't know, but it tastes better. It tastes better. And also, what is that technology that they were like, Click.
Yeah, it twists, and then you can also like squirt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I'll be in my car. I'll lay down in the back seat, get in the fetal position. I'm just suckling it right out of the teat. It's like sucking it right out of the gator.
What do you mean by that?
Do you not know?
Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that. You're not that stupid.
What?
You're not that stupid.
Not stupid. What? I'm about to tell you the origin of Gatorade.
Okay, Gatorade versus Powerade.
Gatorade.
See, there's one flavor. There's one flavor of Powerade.
Here we
listen,
fucking go.
listen.
Here we
one
fucking go.
Flavor of Powerade that I pick over Gatorade, if it's there.
Okay, tell me what it is.
It's the raspberry lemonade. It's pink Powerade.
Kill your mother.
It's pretty good. It tastes like the raspberry version of the light blue. Have you ever had it?
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I
because
have.
your opinion.
I've
would be
had all
different.
of them.
No, your opinion would be different.
No, I've literally had every Gatorade flavor.
No, Powerade.
And Powerade.
Yeah, I don't think you have.
One time Gatorade Powerade called me.
That's not true.
They did.
That's actually not
It's
true.
in my call history.
That's.
They said, listen, hello. I said,
Can you pull it up?
Nope. And they said, hello.
Right.
And I said, hi, how are you doing?
Yeah.
They said, this is Gatorade Powerade.
This is the dumbest joke.
And then I said, I've been expecting your call.
Yeah. No, you haven't.
And they said, Mr. Green, we highly value your opinion here at Gatorade Powerade.
Right.
Would you mind coming in and trying every flavor? And I said, let me pray about it. And then they said, okay. And then I said, I'll do it. They said, that was a quick prayer. I said, that's how I roll.
Right.
And then they flew me down. I had a beautiful experience.
Right.
There was a young man named Joshua who led me through the facility. I tried every flavor of Gatorade Powerade, and
That's
at the very,
great.
very,
That's great.
And at the very, very end, they said, "Now we do have a vault over here that we called this the I'm a little fucking bitch vault." And I said, "Oh, what's in there?" And he said, "The raspberry lemonade Powerade. We only reserve it for the little bitchiest of bitches." And I said, "No way! My best friend, he loves that flavor."
That's crazy. Man.
That's exactly how the story went.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Piece of shit.
What's your go-to gas station drink? When you're going to a gas station, what is your go? And this does depend on the time of day and like what's happening. Like to me, if I'm going in the morning,
God, here we go.
If I'm going in the morning, I get an orange Monster. I don't know why.
I feel that because I'll get the pink Monster, the Pipeline Punch.
Okay.
I like that one.
I don't know why I get the orange one. I don't know. It's been a thing since I was a kid. Like when I used to go to construction jobs in the morning. That's what I would get.
Interesting.
And for some reason, I usually used to get like pineapple, not pineapple, the raspberry lemonade that we just talked about. But there's this company that I only see at our gas stations. I don't know if it's local, but it's called 30.
Yeah. They have the cool looking cans with the black top. Yeah.
They're awesome.
The purple one is really good. The purple one I think is the only. No, I've had the purple and the gold.
The silver's good.
I don't think I've had that one.
Silver's good. The gold is good. There's a new like yellow one that's good. Yeah, 30 is good. I don't know what that is. And I don't really have anything against him. I just think that he's kind of cringe at moments. I think he's great in some other moments, but I wanted to hate Prime.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to be like a fad.
I did really want to hate Prime. I will say that. Like I don't hate Logan Paul. I do think that like when people refer to him as like the most hateable person on the internet, I'm like, I agree with that. Because he is easily hateable for so many generations of so many people. Like if you're a kid, you can be like, he's cringy as fucking weird. And if you're like a little bit older, then you can be like, he's a fucking one of these internet kids.
Yeah.
And then like,
but I think when you really like listen to him, he's not as bad. But
no,
he just reminds me.
I don't think so.
He reminds me of your just typical popular kid at school.
It doesn't help that he looks the way he does. Like 6'2", that floppy blonde hair and blue eyes.
He also just reminded me of the kid that was popular that always tried to act like he was in with everything. Like the Pokemon cards. I'm sorry, I don't really believe him when he started talking about how he was like a Pokemon fan.
No, I don't believe so. I don't believe
Like
it
he would just
either.
hop
I mean, it
on
was
these like
just-
trends and just act like he was part of it. It's like you're not.
Yeah, he looks like if you told somebody to draw a bully, like oh my God, I just thought of something. Do you know what role he would play perfectly?
Who?
A Spider-Man's Flash Thompson. Dude, he'd be
Oh my
perfect.
God, he would be perfect as Flash Thompson.
Like spot on Flash. Wow.
Wow.
How have we never thought of that
Also
before?
perfect for Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like
Because
perfect
he would be
age.
bigger.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Dude.
He'd be a really good Flash Thompson.
An amazing Flash Thompson.
Yeah. He just has that about
Build,
him.
yeah.
But everybody that like meets him and talks to him, like a lot of people in like the comedy or the podcast world, like I respect their opinions. They're like, he's actually really intelligent. Like he understands that like he's fucked up a lot of stuff. But other than that, like he's a good
he just
guy.
has kind of a trendy, popular guy attitude that I usually don't mess with. But I think he's done everything he can to be as chill as he can.
And I don't think he's a bad guy at all.
No.
I'd hang out with him.
But
for
dude,
sure. I thought it was cool.
dude, Prime.
Dude, I really wanted.
It's really
I wanted to drink it and be like, fucking Logan Paul, man.
Yeah, I think you
like
should do everything.
like the same way that I drank like Terramana and Zoa, the Rocks energy drink and the Rocks tequila. I wanted to drink it and be like, that's fine. I mean, there's Jose Cuervo,
but it's
right
like
there.
really good. Like I literally seek it out.
Yeah, like I hate that you can't buy it in like these. You can buy these in like an 8-pack.
Yeah.
Like where they're all together with the plastic. If you could buy Prime, the lime
Supposedly
Primes,
you can at Costco now.
you can buy them in boxes.
Yeah.
They come in boxes. We got to get a Costco card.
Well, my girl's just got a Costco card, so I can get you whatever you need.
Let's run that bitch to the ground.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, they're about to build one close to us.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's the closest one now?
Yeah.
Like way over down those
Yeah.
like
Yeah. There's gonna be one like on one of those exits.
Oh, we probably shouldn't tell people like
Yeah.
where we live.
Yeah, I might have to bleep what you just said out.
Yeah, all 5 of our listeners. Hey, I'm going to tell you something right now. If you Venmo me, $100,
Jesus.
I'll send you my address, and you can try and come kill me.
Why?
Fair warning, it's going to be really easy.
Don't do that.
Braden's address.
Okay. All right. We're planning on putting a desk in here.
Oh yeah, so guys, pretty soon. We don't know when exactly this is going to be, but y'all are going to see a complete revamp of the studio.
Oh yeah.
We listened to the people
Yeah.
that said we're tired of looking at y'all laid back on couches like my father who used to beat me.
Yeah.
Which is how we look.
Yes.
So we've got some plans. We've got some stuff
Yeah.
that we're thinking in our heads, and here pretty soon it's gonna be really nice. We want to make it look really good for all 3 of you.
Yeah.
So
We're kind of doing it for ourselves. We just want a place to, I don't know.
yeah, and I feel like it would be easier. Like I feel like it would
Definitely.
be.
Like I wouldn't be reaching down to like do stuff.
Nah, it would be like right here
it'd
in
be
front of us.
very just
yeah.
clean looking.
So, but yeah, that's the plan. That's what we're doing. That's what we're thinking about.
We'll finally hook this up and have.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have little like
fuck you.
yeah.
Like
I
that kind of
want
shit.
gunshots.
Okay.
So that every time somebody goes, "Did you hear in Chicago?" I can go, and it goes.
That's so bad.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying
So bad.
that's true.
It's like.
But I mean, you could say it about multiple things. I could be like, I was visiting my little cousin at his elementary school. Same difference. You can click it anywhere.
That's gonna be so bad.
And then there's a button right next to
I
it.
regret this already.
No. It's going to be fun. I want a Drewski button, too.
No.
I want to. Why not?
What?
A Drewski button where it just goes.
Oh.
What do you mean?
I don't know
by that?
what I thought. Sorry.
Yeah, what did you
I don't
thought?
know.
Can I
I
have,
may have heard something else.
can I have a, can I have,
No,
can I have a button that goes, Hi, Chad.
No.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see y'all next episode.